White apples on the treetops, frost has gathered on the glass. House is warm with sleepy footsteps as the early hours pass. Children whisper in the hallway, trying not to wake the rest. And the quiet of the morning feels like something heaven blessed.
Before the wrapping tears apart, let us still our racing hearts. This is my prayer for Christmas morning, simple and adorning. Let the peace we feel right now be the truth we keep restoring. This is my prayer for Christmas morning, soft as day is forming. Let the love that graces us be the light we wait each dawning.
Not the gifts or perfect table, not the carol's flawless tone, but the presence of each other and the grace we've somehow grown. May we notice every moment, may we hold what matters dear. May forgiveness find a foothold, may compassion draw us near.
Even if the year was hard, let this day be soft and start. This is my prayer for Christmas morning, says my simple and adorning. Let the peace we feel right now be the truth we keep restoring. This is my prayer for Christmas morning, says my softest day is forming. Let the love that graces us be the light we were in. When the noise returns tomorrow and the world begins to spin, may the kindness of this morning still be pulsing deep within. Let our words be slow and gentle, let our courage shine with grace. Let us carry Christmas mercy into every time and place.
So I offer up this blessing on this calm December day. May you find a quiet refuge in the one who loves your way. And may every little sunrise find you stronger than you were, held by all the Christmas mornings where God's presence still occurs.
This is my prayer for Christmas morning, bright and reassuring. Let the peace that starts today stay with us, enduring. There's a quiet in December that no other month can bring. Even cities packed with people seem to pause for everything. In the whisper of the snowfall, in the hush of candlelight, there's a stillness like the moment when the star first split the night. Close your eyes and breathe it in. Let the calm come from within. Bethlehem stillness, soft as heaven's kiss. In the dark of winter, there is peace like this. Bethlehem stillness, nothing we should miss. Hold it in your spirit, where the heart finds bliss. No grand choir in the alleys, no bright trumpets on the hill. Yet the quiet holds a promise that the world can't help but feel. Even shadows near the doorway seem to soften in the glow, as if every tired heart finally finds a place to go. Let the world fall far away. Let the moment gently stay. Bethlehem still lives, still lives, still lives. Maybe peace is found in smallness, in the hidden humble things, in the nights when nothing happens, but the soul remembers wings. Maybe all the world is waiting for a child to rise again, in our kindness, in our mercy, in the love we choose to send. So if all the noise around you feels too heavy to endure, find a corner of the evening where the stillness feels so pure. There's a Bethlehem inside you, where the quiet can begin, where the hope of Christmas lingers. Let it draw you in. Bethlehem stillness, gift of tenderness, let it fill the darkness with a quiet blessedness. Circle around the little table, set the matches, strike a flame. One small candle, then another, softly calling out his name. Faces bathed in amber flicker, shadows dancing on the wall, voices rising, almost whisper, as the first sweet carol falls. In the glow of gentle light, we remember holy night. Carols in the candle glow, soft and warm and slow, every word a story from so many years ago. Carols in the candle glow, healing what we know, drawing broken pieces closer to the love that holds. No grand choir, no big speakers, just our fragile human tones, cracked with age and laced with laughter, full of histories and bones. Still the melody, little candles in the window, silent lanterns in the dark, Christmas lights along the houses, each a tiny shining spark. In the quiet of the hillside, choir singing gentle gentle tones. Christmas light hymns softly rising over rooftops, fields, and stones. Every melody aflame, every verse a shining name. Christmas light hymns glowing from within, sing away the shadows, sing away our sins. Christmas light hymns, soft as distant winds, guide us through the winter till the healing begins. In the chapel music shimmers on the stained blue glowing glass, faint reflections of the manger where the humble moments passed. Every candle lit in reverence holds a wish that we can share, for a world of kinder mornings, for a heart that knows we care. Christmas light hymns, Christmas light hymns, Christmas light hymns, Christmas light hymns, Christmas light hymns. When the string lights lose their color and the candles all burn low, let the hymns of Christmas linger in the way we speak and grow. We can be the quiet lanterns in a world that's lost its way, if we carry light inside us from this sacred holiday. Christmas light hymns teach us how to live with a glowing mercy and a heart that gives. In the chapel glowing softly, echoes drift from wall to wall, voices blending in the rafters as we answer heaven's call. Every note a little prayer, every word a tender plea, gentle Christmas hymns reminding who we are and meant to be. Lift your voice and let it rise toward the star-filled winter skies. Gentle Christmas hymns sung on quiet limbs, let them fill the shadows with a love that never dims. Gentle Christmas hymns light our hearts within, guide us through December, where the peace begins. the pews we sit together. Hands are clasped and heads are bowed. In the stillness of the evening, every soul feels safe and proud. Angels watching from above as the harmonies unfold. Songs we've carried through the ages, never fading, never old. Sing the chorus soft and true. Let the light shine into you. Gentle Christmas hymns sung on quiet winds, let them fill the shadows with a love that never dims. Gentle Christmas hymns light our hearts within, guide us through December, where the peace begins. When the world grows cold and weary, and your heart forgets its song, turn to these familiar hymns, they will help you carry on. Gentle Christmas hymns, ever bright and clear, sing them through the season, keep them through the year. Sky is clear and full of wonder, stars like diamonds overhead. Snow lies quiet on the hillside, like a pure and spotless bed. In the distance bells are ringing, calling hearts to step outside, to behold the holy silence of this heavenly Christmas tide. Close your eyes and you might see how this night was meant to be. Heavenly Christmas night, bathed in silver light, whispering of glory beyond our mortal sight. Heavenly Christmas night, peaceful, deep and bright, wrap us in your stillness, hold us in your light. Families gather at the window, gazing at the frosted glass, thinking of that ancient stable and the child in humble grass. Wise men follow distant shining, shepherds knelt in simple love, all of heaven bent around them at the sight they saw. And we stand here years away, star behind the cloud. Heaven's touch on earthly ground. In this birth that love has crowned. Heavenly Christmas night, guide us with your light. Carry us through darkness with your promise bright. No trumpets in the doorway, no crown upon his head, just the rustle of the animals and a borrowed straw-filled bed. In the hush before the sunrise, in the chill of stable air, heaven's greatest mystery, wrapped in linen lying there. No one heard the thunder roll, but love had entered in our world. In the quiet of the manger, where the world first heard a cry, God stepped into all our danger underneath the winter sky. In the quiet of the manger, with no glory on display, love arrived in simple splendor, in the most untraveled way.
Mary hums a sleepy lullaby. Joseph watches, barely breathes, as the child they'd been entrusted touches hay with tiny feet.
Angels singing in the distance, shepherds stumbling through the dark. All creation holds a heartbeat, waiting for this fragile spark. If your soul feels lost and small, there's a cradle for it all. In the quiet of the manger, we keep chasing shiny kingdoms, we keep reaching for the throne. But the King of all the ages chose a manger as his home. So when pride begins to blind us, when we think we stand alone, let the straw and wood remind us how his love was gently shown.
In the crowded, noisy season, with the lights and songs and cheer, there's a still unnoticed corner where his whisper's still so near.
If you pause among the wrapping, if you breathe between the songs, you might find him in the quiet, where your weary heart belongs. In the quiet of the manger, all our striving falls away. There we learn a softer power, there we learn a humbler way. In the quiet of the manger, may we find our faith reborn. Kneeling in the straw and shadow, on this holy Christmas morn.
In the dim and dusty stable, where the lantern's flame is low, lies a child of endless mercy, wrapped in cloths from long ago. Mary's eyes reflect the wonder, Joseph's heart beats soft and true, and the glow around the manger whispers grace for me and you.
In that humble shadow space,
God reveals His tender face.
mercy in the manger's glow, falling soft and slow, washing over every sorrow that we dare not show.
Mercy in the manger's glow,
Born for high and low,
let it heal the hidden fractures in our souls below.
shepherds kneel with hands outstretched, in the warmth of faint light's reach, finding mercy unexpected in the words the angels teach.
For the child who sleeps so soundly holds the weight of all our sin, and His mercy starts to blossom from the glow that shines within.
Every tear and every plea
Meets His love so quietly.
mercy in the manger's glow, falling soft and slow, washing over every sorrow that we dare not show.
We have wandered far from kindness, built our walls and closed our eyes, but the mercy in that manger breaks the chains of our disguise. Come and rest beside the cradle, let the glow dissolve your fear, for the God of second chances still is drawing ever near.
As the night gives way to morning and the glow begins to fade, may the mercy of the manger be the light that never strays.
In our days of doubt and struggle, in our nights of quiet woe, we remember mercy's promise in the manger's gentle glow.
Mercy in the manger's glow, let its warmth bestow peace upon our weary journeys, free where we go.
Morning breaks in muted colors on a quiet Christmas dawn. Frosted windows glow with sunlight as the world stirs slowly on. All the rush and noise of yesterday feels distant, small and thin. On this silent, sacred morning, peace can finally settle in. Take a breath, the air is mild, like the sigh of a newborn child. On this silent morning, all the world's restoring. Every heart that struggled finds a gentle forming. On this silent morning, grief and grace adorning, stir the soul to whisper, Lord, keep my heart warming. Someone singing in the kitchen, barely loud enough to hear, just a lullaby of memory from a different, younger year. Children rub their sleepy faces, shuffling slowly down the hall, and their laughter feels like mercy falling soft on one and all. Even if the year was rough, this small moment is enough. May the stillness stay inside us when the world begins again. May we carry mornings quiet into days of now and then. For the peace of Christmas morning isn't meant for just one day. It's a flame the soul can kindle when the light feels far away. So before the bustle finds us, before plans and duties rise, let us treasure this brief stillness. Let it settle in our eyes. Every year we get this moment, held like dew before it dries. On this silent Christmas morning, where the simple sacred lies. On this silent morning, in the hush adorning, let our lives remember why this day is wholly born.
soft and still, when the lights on every window cast their warmth upon the sill. In this sacred, gentle hour, we lift up our hearts in prayer, asking for a little hope for the hearts in need out there. Let the silence be our guide as we set our fears aside. Quiet Christmas prayers drifting through the air, soft as falling snowflakes, healing every care. Quiet Christmas prayers, tender as they're shared, may they reach the weary. Let them know we're there. For the lonely and the hurting, for the tired and the worn, for the ones who lost their way, and for those who feel forlorn. May these prayers be wings of comfort, may they travel far and wide, carrying a little mercy to the people left behind. Quiet Christmas prayers drifting through the air, soft as falling snowflakes, healing every care. Quiet Christmas prayers, tender as they're shared, may they reach the weary. Let them know we're there. May the whispers of this night fill the darkest hearts with light. Let compassion find its voice. Let the broken find a choice. Quiet Christmas prayers hanging everywhere. Let the world be softened by the love we share.
Snow is drifting from the heavens like a blessing from above. Every flake a tiny whisper of a quiet, gentle love. Footprints soften in the starlight as the world grows calm and slow. Every breath becomes a prayer in the tender winter glow. If your heart is feeling warm, let this night restore what's torn. Snowfall benediction, falling with conviction, cover every broken place with a quiet grace. Snowfall benediction, holy in depiction, let the peaceful beauty write its own direction. Children press their hands on windows, tracing halos in the frost, watching snowflakes spin like angels, finding joy in what was lost. Families linger by the fire, speaking softly, souls unwind. Every silence full of meaning, every pause so warm and kind. If your strength is wearing thin, let the winter
peace you found in darkness carry through the day's first light. Every step a quiet promise, every moment gently new, like the snowfall's benediction falling softly over you. Snowfall benediction, warm in its affliction. Let the love of Christmas be your soul's conviction. Far beyond the crowded cities, past the noise and winter glare, there's a town asleep in shadows, with a secret in the air. On a hill the night is holding more than anyone can tell, as a single star is burning over quiet Bethlehem. In the dark a gentle sigh, heaven's light on earth's skyline. Star over Bethlehem, lead us back again to the place where hope was born in the cold of early morn. Star over Bethlehem, shine on broken men, on the tired and the small. You were given for us all. Shepherds stirring in the fields rub their eyes and stand in awe as the sky erupts in glory at the sight of what they saw. Angels singing, do not fear, love has finally drawn near. In a stable lit by straw, God is cradled, tiny raw. If you feel you've lost your way, lift your eyes up where it lay. Star over Bethlehem, lead us back again to the night that changed the world, when the banner of love unfurled. Star over Bethlehem, shine where hearts condemn, on the ones who think they're through, show them they are wanted too. We have wandered far from wonder, built our towers, closed our doors, but that star still cuts the darkness just as bright as once before. In our grief and in our madness, in the scars we try to hide, there's a light that won't stop shining, calling us outside. So we gather in December under strings of borrowed light, but behind the colored bulbs burns a star that's just as bright. Still it hangs above the story of a manger and a cry, of a love that took on weakness underneath the winter sky. Star over Bethlehem, lead us back again when we're lost in what we've made and our simple faith has frayed.
before the sun climbs past the rooftops, before the morning starts to move. There's a golden thread of mercy weaving through the Christmas groove.
Lights spill softly through the window, touching every sleeping face, and the dawn that warmed the manger still is warming hearts with grace.
In the hush before the day,
mercy finds a gentle way.
the Christmas dawn of mercy softens all we fear, pouring light on hidden wounds held throughout the year. The Christmas dawn of mercy tells us Christ is near, wrapping every trembling soul in a love sincere. Mary stirred when dawn first glimmered. Joseph rubbed his weary eyes. In the cradle lay the promise, under Bethlehem's calm skies.
Even then the morning shimmered with a peace the world had missed, for the dawn that broke that winter held redemption in its fist.
Let the mercy of this morn
Heal the places torn. The Christmas dawn of mercy, when the night has left you fragile, when the past is hard to bear, when December feels too heavy and the cold is everywhere. Let the dawn become your healing. Let its light dissolve your grief.
for the child who dawned in darkness still brings mercy and relief. Now the morning slowly brightens, painting frost in hues of gold, and the mercy born at daybreak still is brave and still is bold.
For the dawn of Christmas mercy stays with us through joy and pain, shining hope on all we carry, till the morning comes again.
The Christmas dawn of mercy lingers bright and clear. May its warmth remain within every single year.
There's a light that's barely flickered yet it's guided countless souls. From the shepherds in the shadows to the saints with wrinkled scrolls. Not a torch or flaming lantern, not a fire burning bright, just a manger's humble candle, just a soft and holy light. When your hope is faint tonight, look again and find that light, the manger's gentle light, shining through the night. Not in power, not in glory, but in quiet light. The manger's gentle light makes the darkness right, telling every weary heart, love will hold you tight.
Mary rocks a child softly, Joseph steadies trembling hands, as the warmth of silent heaven fills the cold of desert lands.
Animals draw close in wonder, breathe a cloud of winter's steam, and within that humble stable glows the answer to our dreams. In the quiet, grace appears, soft enough to calm our fears. The manger's gentle light, 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 light. We don't need a perfect story, we don't need a shining crown, for the King who saved creation chose a stable on the ground. So when pride begins to crumble, and when strength begins to fade, come and kneel beside the manger. Let your striving be unmade. Maybe Christmas isn't noisy, maybe peace is soft and small, maybe God meets us in places where we think He wouldn't call. So we turn our faces upward in the stillness of the night, and we feel the world grow brighter in the manger's gentle light. The manger's gentle light burns in us tonight. May it guide each trembling heart toward the dawn of light.
He was only just a shepherd, not a scholar, not a priest. He had never led a kingdom, he had never owned a feast. But he knew the voice of silence and the whisper of the Lamb, And that night he heard an echo calling him to Bethlehem.
Stars were trembling overhead, earth was sleeping in its bed.
The shepherd's silent hymn rising from within, not in polished words or phrases, but in awe of seeing him.
The shepherd's silent hymn, soft as cherub's skin, still it sings through all the ages of the God who entered in.
When he passed the crowded houses, when he reached the stable door, he saw Mary's tired breathing and the child she gently bore. Joseph nodded him a welcome, though the shepherd shook with fear. Still he stepped into the shadows where the Holy One drew near.
In his chest his heart took flight as he saw that newborn light.
The shepherd's silent hymn.
We are shepherds in our journeys, lost in fields of doubt and days, but we carry humble wonder in the deepest hidden ways. If you listen through your heartbeat, through the pain that makes you bend, there's a silent hymn within you, bursting out to praise again.
On the nights you feel forgotten, on the days you feel too small, remember shepherds in their weakness were the first to hear his call. Let your silence be your worship, let your trembling heart begin, for the Lord who came to shepherds comes to all again. The shepherd's silent hymn,
Shepherd's silent hymn,
still it sings within,
still it sings within,
calling every humble heart back to Bethlehem.
There's a longing in December, like a breath we cannot place, like a yearning for a comfort we have yet to fully face. Candles flicker on the windows, marking weeks that move along. Every flame a quiet symbol, burning hope where hearts belong. In the waiting, love is near. In the pause, God draws us here. The waiting of Advent, holy and intent, teaches hearts to listen for the love that's heaven sent. The waiting of Advent, soft and reverent, shows us how to open for the gift we can't invent. In a world of rushed arrivals, we forget the sacred slow. We forget that deep renewal needs a space to breathe and grow. But in Advent's quiet pacing, we relearn what stillness means, how the hope we long for dearly As the candles burn in sequence, one by one, the night grows warm, and the dark that felt so heavy softens into gentle foam. For the promise we are watching isn't late but right on time. In the waiting of the Advent, love prepares our hearts to shine. In the waiting of Advent, pure and innocent, hold us in your silence till our hearts repent. Snow is falling soft as whispers on that ancient star-worn night. People sleeping in their houses, unaware of heaven's light. On the hillside, shepherds stirring, blinking at the sudden glow, as the sky burst wide with singing, like a river made of gold. In their fear they heard the words, "Do not fear, love walks the earth." When the night felt holy, when the world breathed slowly, when the angels filled the sky with the song of purest cry, when the night felt holy, every small and lowly found they were remembered in the heart of God on high. Mary held her newborn tightly. Joseph watched with trembling hands as the child of dust in heaven grew their courage where they stand. There was nothing loud or mighty, no bright throne or jewel display, just a baby steady breathing in the quiet straw and hay. Holiness is sometimes small, like a whisper barely called. We forget that night of wonder when our fears are closing in. We forget the sky was open for the lost and worn within. So recall the fragile cradle where the world was made anew. Holiness is not far off, it's as close as breath to you. When you stand in winter darkness, feeling small in your own skin, remember you are not forgotten. He has carved your name within. Every sorrow, every longing, He has known them all before in the night. once felt holy still is holy evermore. When the night felt holy, we felt held and holy, love beyond all measure, by a God who entered lowly. Stars are shining through the treetops, heaven's lanterns in the sky. Winter air is still and holy as the midnight hour draws nigh. Footsteps crunching on the pathway as we gather in the cold, hearts prepared for quiet worship, stories ancient to be told. Lift your eyes, the light is near, feel the presence drawing near. Winter worship night, glowing pure and bright, voices raised in reverence under silver light. Winter worship night, serene and full of mind, let the peace of heaven guide our souls tonight. Candles flicker in the doorway, warmth against the frosty air. Children whisper in their mittens, little hands join tight